I'm Hal Humphreys, and this is your weekly briefing from Appraiser eLearning. I've got a question for you. It's one that I've asked a couple of people across the country in the past couple of months. Why measure a house? I did commercial valuation for 20 some odd years. We almost never measured the buildings, and the assets were in the tens of millions of dollars, and we never measured the building. Why do you measure a house? I had one appraiser say, well, because USPAP requires it. USPAP has nothing to say about measuring a house. Fannie Mae Selling Guide says that you're supposed to use the exterior measurements. Doesn't say who gets the exterior measurements. Why do you measure a house? Another thing to think about, the HUD 4000.1 handbook suggests that we be consistent in our measurement of the subject and the comps. Well, let me ask you this. We insist as appraisers on measuring the house that we're inspecting. But how do you measure the comps? Unless you've appraised them before, which sometimes happens, you're not going to be able to go out there and measure the house. Why do we measure houses? Well, I think it's industry standard. It's what our peers do. And it does lead to a better report, a better set of information that you can work with. And if you do the measuring, you know you've gotten it right. Or do you? Hamp Thomas is teaching a live virtual ANSI home measurement class tomorrow. If you have not taken an ANSI home measurement specialist class, I would strongly suggest you tune in tomorrow. Sign up for Hamp Thomas's class. It's a fantastic class on how to measure houses and the standards by which you do that. I'm Hal Humphreys, and that's your weekly briefing from Appraiser eLearning.